Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Lucas.
My name is William.
My name is Carolina.
My name is John. And we are here to give you a little background about the Liar Liar movie with Jim Carrey. We're going to relate the concepts seen in the movie with those we see in the unit 2 of our textbook. So we are going to talk about lies and reasons why people lie and consequences and all these. Our presentation will take not more than 10 minutes or 15, and you feel free to ask questions at the end of the presentation. So we will be happy to answer all. We broke our presentation in some points. First, we'll give brief information about the movie, a summary of the plot, information about the main character, the results of the survey we conducted, and our conclusions. This is the movie poster with Jim Carrey. It's a comedy film. Here's all the information if you want to look for the movie. It's a movie about a lawyer. As a lawyer, he lies, and in some point of the movie, he faced a great challenge because of a wish of his son. He will change his life.
I'm going to continue this topic. The first concept that we realized that this son wish that was he wished that his father could tell the truth for just one day. And as a liar, and he was addicted in lying, it really messed up his life in many different kind of ways. The ending. I won't talk the ending. If you want to see the movie, if you want to see the ending, you should see the movie. Okay. So this main character, this lawyer. Okay. His name is Fletcher Reed. He seems to be a successful lawyer that solves not solve many cases. He's a great lawyer.
His reputation.
Yes, and he's a great colleague because he only says that only the things that their colleagues wanted to hear. For example, there's a scene where the secretary has a really awkward haircut, and he said good thing to her, like she was good looking and nothing strange at all, and this kind of thing. There also uh, another scene. I'm talking about it later. It will be better. He's a divorced man, and his son lives with his ex-wife, which is she's very good looking, by the way. And and some and because of that, he always had to like make promise that with his son that he's going out and they will have fun and so on. But he always disappointed his son because he has a lot of work to do as a lawyer. So his son name is Max. His name. He's a lion addict. Okay. Um, you need to um, as you he is a really relentless worker as a lawyer. There are many scenes that he spent all night working. In the case that he was right, he was tired. And even in his son's birthday, he spent the time working. And I think there are two main reasons that he lies to everyone. First main reason to win admiration of others. If you're saying that the person is good looking and she's fine, she's intelligent, this thing, you win the admiration of others, and it can really helps you a lot. For example, if you say only good thing to your boss, even though he isn't, you someday might win a promotion, or might get promotion. And the second main reason to lie, second main reason, what was the second main reason? Oh, is to win earning rewards from line. Uh, there are so many cases that he would work on, and he know that the person guilty, but he is a lawyer, so he has to lie because he's obligated to lie. Okay, characteristic. Characteristic. Okay. um, there is something that I would like to talk about that I don't think that he lies to his son. I don't consider it lying when you make a promise and really mean that promise. So I don't know if it is a lie, but in my opinion, it isn't a lie. Okay.
He intended to to do the things he said to his son, but not always he was able to
Yes. Sometimes he could and sometimes he couldn't. Also, it is a great movie, and it makes us move over family importance. There's many things that you want to consider if you want to lie to your son or not. Or not. Okay. Next, William and Caroline will talk about the survey we did about this movie.
We conducted a survey on the streets, and we split the group in two parts. One, and which was Lucas and Carolina, conducted the survey in the city hall, and me and Jonathan conducted near the hospital. And our two questions was, how often do you lie? Because I know that everyone lies. You're lying now. And we asked it as related to our movie, if it's possible to be a successful lawyer without lying in the court. Do you think you can be a successful lawyer in the court without lying? You think that lawyers can be successful without lying? They don't lie. They have to lie. What do you think?
I think you remember it's interesting because it was our question the professor said to us.
Yeah.
That's very interesting question. Me and Jonathan went to do the survey. The first person we stopped and asked it was a lawyer, and we asked it if he could be successful or without lying. He freeze and go, thought,
2 minutes.
and say yes.
But you asked first about how often do
Yeah,
you lie?
but first we asked how often he lies, and that is our answers, our chart. Want to talk about?
3 guys said that they never lie.
Big liars.
Actually, just saying right now, our questions were not the best answers because if someone answered lies all the time, and she choose always he's is not lying, so kind of dark hole question. I don't know why we put that, but most of the people say that sometimes they lie. It's, we by the way.
Do you want to back up and start by telling us where and when did you conduct the survey? How many people?
Yeah, we say it now. We interviewed 20 people, and there are some people that are not countable, right? People, and was 10 males and 10 females. And it's not separated by the city hall and the hospital. Most of the people say that they lie sometimes. A homeless man say he lies when it's necessary. And
Also, he is in the streets now because of his lies.
yes, and what? And this is the second question.
Thank you, William. Now I would like to tell you some information about the second question. So we asked people if is it possible to be successful lawyer without lying, and we divided the answer between men and women to make the graph more clearly. And as you can see, 8 of all men said yes, and 4 no. 3 women said yes, and 5 said no. So as you can see, it's a little bit different between the men answer and also the women. Now I would like to tell you about the general results of our survey. So 55% said that it is possible to be a successful lawyer without lying in the court. But I think personally that it's difficult to be a successful lawyer without lying, because during the previous survey, I meet the man who have studied law, and he told us that he decided to change their profession because he realized that as a lawyer he must lie a lot to be successful.
Just say, most of the people who answered to us that you can be a successful lawyer without lying say that you can drop the case if you want, but I don't think that it could be considered as successful. Well, in the presentation, we talked about the Fletcher read. The main points are he is a successful lawyer, and he lied a lot. And because his son's wish, he spent one day without lying, and it make it to put him in bad situations most of the time because he cannot lie anymore. The conclusion for the question is that everybody lies, and who say that they never lie, they are lying because everybody lies. Just to impress someone, to avoid some kind of punishment, to avoid embarrassment, to make you have a better status than you have, because the world today is all based on status. And about the second graph is we can conclude that most men agreed that you can be a successful lawyer by dropping the cases, and the women are kind of the same. They half believe they can't be, half believe they can't be, and in a general way, it's like the women's thing. It's like half and half. And my conclusion about the movie is that lies put you in very bad situations. Uh, Probably he was divorced because he's lying that his son was losing his trust in him because of the lies. And in the movie, we learn how important are the family relationship and how bad lying can be. Do you want to add something to the conclusion?
I think it's okay.
So anyone have questions? You, Professor, do you have any questions?
Yeah, I thought you guys were gonna show us a movie.
No,
No?
no, because. Questions? No. Are you sure? Absolutely sure. Are you passing it? Fine.
Do you think that lawyers can?
No.
Okay.
Well, any other question?
It's difficult for lawyers.
Well-
Because one have the ethical aspect and yet it's their job.
Yeah, it's because every citizen deserves a fair trial, no matter if he's guilty or not. But it's very difficult to defend someone knowing that he's guilty. If I was a lawyer, I would not defend if someone confessed to me he murdered someone or do something that was not one of my values.
Yeah. What is a successful lawyer for you? You said that it's not possible to be successful, but
Successful, we consider that
for you, what do you think?
for me, successful is a well-known lawyer. I cannot think in anyone now, but it's most the lawyer who defended the president, defended the don't know, famous people.
Successful lawyers build their reputations. They don't have to be rich or have many cases, but
They
they
have
are
big
known.
cases.
Important cases.
In my opinion, I think it is not related to the money, more about the choices you can do about it. And to be successful lawyer, I think that you can pick any case that you want and win the trial. So I don't think you can be such a successful lawyer, without lying.
And most of the case when I think it's looked by a successful lawyer, it's the case that most of the people consider lost, already lost, and they go and they turn the trial and could make his, I don't know how, his,
I got it.
the guy who paid for his services innocent.
In your profession, do you think it's possible to survive one day without life?
In my profession,
Yeah.
student,
No, but in your major, so.
absolutely sure.
Yeah.
But in your major, the major life we told is that the project will be ready on the time. It's never happened. Never. Any other questions? Thank you for your attention.